We are rolling. So, what do you want to say?
Hey guys. Hey, so we're trying something new this week with our weekly update. We're going to, instead of trying to remember what we did all week, we decided we would video a little every day. So, what did we do today?
Today is Monday. It was a travel day. So we
Yeah.
traveled.
In the rain. It was
Yeah.
a rainy travel day.
Yeah, it rained most of the way.
And now it is turning really cold.
Very cold.
They had forecasts of snow, but they've taken that off. But it is going to be 19.
I think the projected low tonight is 19 and tomorrow night is 17. So yeah, very cold.
Yeah. So we're going to try to keep warm today, but it was a travel day for us.
And a change of plans. We had planned on camping elsewhere, but we changed that. Why?
We wanted to be closer to the national park. We're visiting a national park tomorrow.
Yeah, stay tuned
So,
for that.
Yeah.
Because it's a special one.
And-
Different.
Yeah, very different than what we've seen so far.
Yeah.
And we were headed to Little Rock, but we stopped that, and we are now in Hot Springs, Arkansas.
You just told them.
Oh, wasn't supposed to?
I don't know. Hot Springs kind of gives it away, doesn't it? The national park? I don't know.
Okay.
I don't know.
We'll see you tomorrow.
That's tomorrow. We'll be bundled up. It's going to be cold. So we done
Yeah.
with today?
Yeah.
Monday?
Right.
See ya.
Good morning.
Hello. It's a very cold morning.
Tuesday morning.
What's the date?
23 degrees, November 12th.
November 12th. It's 23 degrees. I think it went down to 17 degrees last night.
Yeah.
So freezing cold day. I'm thinking it may not be very crowded today where we are. Where are we?
You want retelling it? We are about to visit Hot Springs National Park.
It's a great day to be at this park on this very cold day because we're going to partake of a hot bath in some natural mineral water.
Springs.
Yeah, so we're excited about that.
And while we're there, we're planning on getting in a hot tub.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And he will have a video of all of our adventures today. So that'll be coming out soon. Watch for that.
Yeah. So we are, we're going to head to the visitor center and get a plan for the day. So where are we?
In Superior Bathhouse. That is now a restaurant, brewery.
Is this the name of the place?
No.
No. Okay. I got the root beer because it's supposed to be famous.
I have the water.
And Brennan
Sweet
got
Sweet tea.
sweet tea.
Tastes like sweet tea.
The root beer is outstanding. Thumbs up. The water is water.
Just water. We walked, we went to Hot Springs National Park. We walked Bathhouse Row. You'll see all those details in his video. It's still 20 in the 20s. It's 29 right now.
Very cold.
Our faces are red and freezing.
Yes.
We've stopped for a cup of soup.
And a grilled cheese.
Not soup, chili. We stopped for chili.
Chili. I'm getting
So-
the tomato soup with grilled cheese.
Yeah, and this used to be a bathhouse, but now it's a restaurant.
Yeah, so if it really was a bathhouse, no one, yay.
The plan was to soak in this natural mineral hot water. That's what we were all three most looking forward to, but we discovered the first bathhouse. Out of all the old bathhouses on this road, only two or three are still active. So the first one we went to, which was what?
Called
Is closed on Tuesdays.
Yeah.
So for cleaning. So
is Lamar.
So we went to the third one.
Yeah, that was Buckstaff.
Not focusing. So anyway, they're open for business today. However, you must be at least 10 years of age or older. So Brennan is almost 8, but not quite there. So we weren't able to partake. Disappointment. But we're gonna make the best of the day. So I ordered the tomato bisque, but you can see that I have the chili. Here's why. It's super spicy. So Cindy now has the tomato bisque.
And I have deliciousness.
Brennan's loving his pretzel. So yeah, we had to trade out. So I'm gonna take care of this chili. So,
Okay, so still Tuesday. We just left the Arlington, which is a very famous hotel, and also a bathhouse. We did get to have the baths today.
worked out after all.
And it was a little more than I expected.
A little more what?
The bath. It was a bath with a bath attendant, not just soaking in a tub. It's a bath. So
Yeah, it's supposed to be a bath.
so well, I enjoyed it though. It was quite an experience.
Yeah, pretty cool experience. And of course, the Arlington is a very famous hotel. A lot of famous people have been there. It was built, I think, in 1924, and the bathhouses in there are pretty much, according to our attendant, his name was Elvis, by the way. He said that it's pretty much the same as it was in 1924. So that was pretty cool. And he named off several famous people that had been there and continue to go there. Just last week there were some movie stars there that he had named. So pretty cool experience. I'm glad we did it.
Yeah, I enjoyed it. And we are up to 37 degrees now, so that warm bath was pretty awesome.
Yeah, I'm actually hot right now. Wednesday, November 13th.
Travel day.
We are leaving a very cold Hot Springs, Arkansas, headed to a very cold
Sardis, Mississippi.
I think it's going to be freezing temperatures there also.
Yes.
Last night was 18, I think.
Yes.
The night before that, about the same. It's about a 3-hour drive. That's the way. That's where we like to keep it. Somewhere between 3 to 5 hours is ideal for us.
Mainly because we've already been up so long. Secondly, we just don't like to drive that far. And we have to have time to do schoolwork. So Brennan's checking out the new Disney Plus app this morning. He's pretty excited about that. He's going to watch a little bit of Disney on the way to our next campground.
Disney Plus is the buzz right now.
Yeah.
Yeah. Check it out if you haven't. Oh, Verizon customers, right? Get it for free.
Yeah, if you're a Verizon customer, you get a year for free. So
Sweet deal. So a few issues this time, leaving, departing, loading up. More on those later. Okay, we arrived, I guess, about an hour ago to our next destination. This is Wednesday evening, November 13th. Today we traveled from Hot Springs, Arkansas to a one-night stay here in Sardis, Mississippi. So we can add a sticker to our map. Tonight we'll add the Mississippi sticker. So we arrived at this state park. I forget the name of it right now. Had a hard time finding it, by the way. GPS led us one way, so we tried a different GPS. It led us to another dead end, 2 dead ends. Anyway, we are here. This morning, upon our departure, I noticed evidence of a small leak. So when I got here, I got to investigating that, and I did find a little pinhole in one of my water lines. So I did a temporary fix on that to get us through this evening. Freezing temperatures again tonight. Expected low is 27. So we'll be using the fresh water tank again tonight. But anyway, I got that temporarily fixed up for tonight, and then tomorrow morning we head out. We leave here and head to Alexander City, Alabama, Wind Creek Campground at Lake Martin for a 3-day stay, and then departing there and headed to Auburn. So once again, we thank the Lord for favor, protection, and safe travels. We have arrived once again safely. We always say a word of prayer before we leave, and say a word of thanks when we arrive. God takes care of us. Here's the beautiful lake here behind us. It's a very pretty spot here on the lake. I'm not sure what lake that is, but it's very pretty. And our campsite is right there. And this, again, this is a state park. I forget the name, but it's pretty much empty right now. Probably because it's the middle of November and it's cold. So yeah, I'm about to head in now, and we'll turn in for the night and see what tomorrow holds for us.
Good morning from Mississippi. We're about to add another sticker. And to add a sticker to our map, we have to have camped in that state. So
At least one night.
At least one night. So we are adding Mississippi today.
Yeah, where are we? Sardis, Mississippi.
Yeah,
Do you
John
remember?
Kyle State Park.
It was just a one-night stay. We are leaving here today, headed to
Alabama. We'll be
Sweet
staying,
Home, Alabama.
And we will be staying at one of our favorite state parks in Alabama. You'll catch a campground review of that soon.
All right, sticker.
Hey guys.
Hello.
We just arrived at Wind Creek State Park in Alabama, and after a long drive.
Long for us.
Yeah. So here we are, excited to be in Sweet Home, Alabama today.
Yeah.
It is a rainy Friday morning. We are making our weekly trip to Walmart, and we have to go stop by Home Depot now. We're camping at Wind Creek, so we're in Alexander City. This is probably very shaky video footage. We've got the GoPro, so here we are, Home Depot.
Saturday was game day, so we spent our day watching our two favorite teams. Roll Tide.
War Eagle.
It is Sunday. We have arrived here at Chocks State Park in Auburn, Alabama. We are here to visit our son, Nate, who attends Auburn University. He's inside now hanging out with Brennan. Brennan's super excited to see him. Later tonight, we'll be attending Church of the Highlands.
Yes, we do. Blessing and honor, glory and power unto our God forever and ever. Of the Lord our God, oh, praise His name forevermore.
So now we have two questions this week that we're going to be answering. The first question, someone asked how we implemented our travel plan.
Once the house sold and we knew it was a go-ahead, we just started doing a lot of online research. I had, prior to this time, been following and watching several full-time RVers on YouTube. But yeah, we just kind of mapped out our points of interest, and our main focus was national parks. So I used an app called Road Trippers and just started plugging in national parks. Our plan was to head out west first, mainly because of weather. We kind of mapped out our destinations so that we could stay in mild temperatures where it's hopefully not too hot, but especially not too cold. We didn't want to be in a place that was had snowstorms.
And after Roger mapped out the trip on Road Trippers, I started doing research for campgrounds that were Wi-Fi or cellular service, or that provided Wi-Fi or cellular service. And we knew that we wouldn't be able to stay in many of the national parks due to the size of our rig. And we also knew that we have to have those services in order to teach. So we started finding campgrounds that were near the national parks and that provided Wi-Fi or cellular.
So I think in planning an adventure similar to this, that you should have like a purpose in mind. Like ours was national parks. Someone else may, want to visit all 50 states, or figure out what your purpose is, what are your points of interest, and just plan around that accordingly.
And some people like to visit, stay in one state and visit the state parks, which is another thing. You can use that Road Trippers app to map that out as well.
And also to determine how long you're going to stay in a certain area. We knew that we had a certain area to cover in a certain amount of time, so we mapped out accordingly, and probably didn't stay longer than, what was our longest stay?
Our longest stay was 10 days.
10 days. But typically...
That wasn't even near a national park. That was just 10-day break.
And typically we stayed like 3 to 5 days, I guess, was probably average.
Yes. Our next question was about homeschooling. How did we make a plan for homeschooling? So fortunately, we are school teachers and are very aware of the curriculum that our school district uses. So we were able to build from some resources that we had available. We also used the Teacher Pay Teacher website, which is where teachers make resources for other teachers to use. It's very reasonable to use those resources. We used our CPOMs to find out what our standards were for second grade, because Brendan would be in second grade this year. So we used CPOMs to find our standards, to see what we need to teach. We made sure that our resources were going to cover all those standards. And then we ordered supplemental resources from Amazon and made sure that we are covering all of our standards that he needs for second grade. We do have an advantage there because we are school teachers, so others who may not have an education background may not be aware of that being available. But if you're in Florida, you would go to CPOMs and you can see the standards that you need to teach for your child for each grade level.
We decided we would do an upcoming video, and more in-depth video on our homeschooling, so be watching for that. For our product reviews this week, we actually have 2 products. One is the Anderson levelers right here. It comes in 2 pieces there. It's a beveled hard plastic piece. Makes it very easy and convenient for leveling your RV. You just place one under each tire and just either ease forward or ease backward on it to the height, the desired height. And then it has the little tire chock, the little wedge that you put behind it to hold that in place. So I have used these repeatedly. I wouldn't camp without those now. It makes leveling a camper very convenient and easy. Second product is right here. These are called X-Chocks. I use these at every site. They're especially handy when you're using the levelers, the Anderson levelers, because you can't use a typical tire chock with these anyway. So I can put this in place for some extra stability here. But even if I don't use the Anderson levelers, I'm using the X-Chocks on both sides of the camper at each campsite. It just provides a little extra stability when we're set up. So the X-Chocks and the Anderson levelers. Thanks for watching. If you haven't already, please subscribe, smash that like button, and hit that notification bell. Please leave any comments that you have or any further questions below, and we'll see you next time.
Bye.
And I forgot what I was gonna say next.
You did?
I'm cold. What'd you think of it?
I thought it was awesome.
Yeah, that was buck staff.
Buckstaff. So
Did you
they're
say
open.
butt stuff?
Buck.
We'll have to edit that.